3 of Czerny's Opus 849 consists of etude numbers 12 to 15. In here, we will see repeated notes, rotation, scales, and arpeggios. To prepare for this set, I would recommend the following practices. Beginning with the repeated notes. Do groups of 2, 3, 2, 1s on each pitch. Move it up the scale and down the scale. Come down. This will allow you to get used to the patterns in the etude itself. Now, you may have already noticed that I tucked 4 and 5 underneath my palm. This position will allow me to get out of each key a little bit more efficiently than if I have my 4 and 5. It takes a lot more effort. So by getting out, I create space for my second finger, and I can create a perpetual motion coming out of the key, back in, out of the key, back in. You can see that there is continuous movement in my forearm, and this is what's keeping me free throughout the etude. A second option for hand position is turning your wrist and your elbow out. So 3, 2, 1 are all on the same key at the same time. Then what you do is you start with a little bit higher position when you play the 3. Come back down, then low. Go back up. So your circular motion is happening up and down, up and down, up and down. Both options will work very well. It really depends on what fits your hands and what's more comfortable. The key here is to keep your forearm and your arm free as we repeat over and over and over on the same or different pitches, but the motion continues to be the same. For the remaining 3, I would suggest adding scales and arpeggios in the keys that the etudes are written in, which are B flat major, E major, and A major. Even just thinking about the keys, we already know that the new challenge here is alternating between white key, black key, white key, black key. So let's take a chromatic scale, for example. What is the problem here? Well, when you have a white key, we actually have 2 issues here. One is a height issue. White keys are lower than black keys. So if I continue to play my thumb low, then I have to go high in order to get to my black key. Then I am low again. Then I go to my black key and I'm high again. So that's not ideal because you'll start to hear your sound waver between high and low, high and low, high and low. So what we do is we ask that the thumb be a little bit more vertical. So it's almost at the same height as your 3. So we take E major scale now. Then they're about the same height, 1, 2, and 3. The second issue here is a distance issue. When we play white keys, we like to play out here, but my black key is inside. So I cannot afford to go. Then you're sliding in and out, in and out, in and out. And again, your sound is not consistent when you're sliding, and it's very easy for you to play wrong notes. So as we play these scales, what we want to do is make sure that we have positioned ourselves to limit the amount of motion we have out, in, and up, down. When you play arpeggios, the same idea, the wrist must be stable. We will talk about more detailed issues each etude presents and ways to practice when we get to them. I hope you enjoy this set.